Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Justin Horn with a look at your afternoon forecast. And we're watching storms that are already starting to flare up a little bit out to the west. There is going to be a risk for some severe storms as we get later into today, especially if we get some clearing here around San Antonio. We think that will happen. Sun's already trying to pop out. Here's a look at the FUTURECAST. We'll fast forward to 4 p.m., starting to see some things popping here around that time, and then very quickly these will turn into some bigger storms. At the moment, it looks like the biggest threat for severe weather will be east of 281. You see there storms flaring from Canyon Lake down to Lavernia, Floresville. This is an area that will be under the gun right around the evening commute. So this is why we have to watch it very closely. Also, things like after-school activities will be going on. By 6 p.m., these storms are starting to push east, and they could actually strengthen some. The atmosphere is conducive for some very strong storms later today. Then I think by 9, 10 o'clock, it clears out in San Antonio, but we'll have to watch those areas down to the south and east of town where storms could linger. There could be some heavy rain down there. Hour by hour forecast. Low rain chances through about 3 o'clock, and then we'll pick them back up 4 p.m. through about 8 p.m. 60% chance of some showers and storms. Again, with the threat for some severe weather. Rain chances here in San Antonio taper off by 10, 11 o'clock. Temperatures falling in the 60s, and it will be chilly by tomorrow morning. As we look at the severe weather risk, the best chance for severe weather will be to our north and east. Places like San Marcos, Austin, Bastrop, LaGrange. And then it tapers off, stair steps down as you get towards San Antonio. That's not to say we could not see a few severe storms of our own here. But the biggest threat, as we talked about, will be east of Highway 281. The threats, hail tops the list. It's our biggest threat, but we could see some tornadoes and wind gusts as well with any of the storms that develop. Flooding at this point looks unlikely in San Antonio, but for those folks south and east of town where the heavier rain lingers, there is a risk for some flooding. Here's the setup, and it's the dry line that we'll be watching today. As it swings east, that is where we expect showers and storms to develop. Behind it, very dry air, gusty winds, and that means folks out to the west of San Antonio will see a risk for grass fires. We've seen that over the last week or so. It's back again today. Red flag warnings in effect for those counties through 8 p.m. Here's the extended forecast. Basically, it's just today that we're concerned about. Beyond this, the weather pattern quiets down. We'll see some gusty winds tomorrow, though. Breezy winds both Wednesday and Thursday, and look for temperatures to return to the 80s by the weekend.